Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live on Wednesday morning, September 20. Holy cow, that's crazy. Oh, my hair's a little bit fly away. I just did it, but it's sort of crazy. And I just realized my computer's sort of low. Sorry, just a second. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm right here, but I have to walk around the table a second. I forgot to plug my computer in. Okay. So sorry about that. So hello. So you can find me every Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time right here on my Facebook business page. And you can find me any other time on my website. Good morning, Marlene, at dazzledbystamping.com. So I'm going to refresh my screen. Hi, Marcia. I'm going to refresh my screen a second so that I can see comments even when I'm stamping with you. Hi, Jamie. Have you had fun with your stuff? Or maybe you didn't get to it yet. Hi, Carrie. Did you just say? Yeah, you did. I saw that you were viewing, but you hadn't said hi yet. I don't know why, but if I'm just wanting to just watch from the background, I don't like people to call my name out just because they see that I'm watching. So I don't do that. Thank you for sharing already, Marlene. I appreciate that. So I had that happen one time. Like I clicked on a video on mistake. Hi, Sandy. I clicked on a video on mistake and the person said hi to me. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to be here. I've seen it, but I've been busy. Love it all. Oh, good. That's good. That's fun. It's fun to go home with packages. So, I'm going to be sharing, you probably saw in my picture, I'm going to be sharing Pick of the Patch. So I had shared it's a bundle too, by the way. There's a punch. I love punch bundles. You may have seen in my picture to remind you to come that I was going to be using that. But I just thought I'd show you in case you missed it. So I'm going to do my randomizer right away. I have my Post-it notes here. My computer didn't restart, so I should be okay with using my randomizer instead of trying to, hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here live with me. Excuse me. Instead of trying to, I forgot the word. I was trying to do randomly Post-it notes. What is that? I was mixing them up and they were sticking to each other. Oh, hi, Jennifer. So you're up and early. I'm glad that you made it. Anyway, my randomizer seems to be working. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say. So I'm going to go to my randomizer and everybody's loaded here. And so my randomizer is what I use to draw names, people who share my post. And then you got to let me know so I know to enter you. Just come back and tell me. If you share my post, then I enter you into a drawing for the cards that I made last week. Do you remember what cards I made last week? I called them Cinnamon Bears. Hi, Dot. Oh, shoot. Carson, I want to call him Carter. Is Carson sleeping or is he watching with you? My first winner is Deanna. Congratulations, Deanna. I don't think she's on yet, but I could be wrong. So Deanna Edwards is my first winner. So they're my Cinnamon Bears. So I have two cards that I made last week with my Cinnamon Bears. I thought that was pretty fun. And my second winner is Marlene. Congratulations. Do I have one already written out? I don't have one written out. I think oh no, I do. All right, Marlene and Deanna. Congratulations, girls. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Okay, I need a drink already. All right, so I'm done with my randomizer. So So I'm going to be using Pick of the Patch. But I have to show you my progress because I know you guys are excited for me. You've been amazingly supportive and wonderful supporting me. I really appreciate it. So, I just saw Dina commented. Were you on in time to see that you won, Dina? You're one of my winners of my cinnamon bears from last week. So, okay. So I've been doing well. Morning, Nancy. Not enough coffee. Right. So I've been doing well sending cards out lately. I've been getting them out. But this week again, I forgot to send my, I see somebody commented, but I don't see the comment. It's showing up. It's showing. It's weird. Maybe you're commenting on something else. I don't know. Okay, so I forgot to send my live winner cards out again. So I don't have as much of a stack as what is usual. But I need to get in the habit of that goes with my cards when I'm getting them ready on Monday. Okay, so I'm getting really close to my goal for earning the incentive trip. He's playing on the floor. Oh, that's good. I just did more shopping, so that might be that's it, Sandy. I like shopping. That's good. So my BOGO sale is still going on. It is in, it's a separate group. So you have to find that group. I probably invited you to it. So you can shop the albums. What you do, if you're on your phone, if you look at the group, there's 3 lines top left, and you tap that, and then you tap albums. If you're on your computer, there's across the top. No, where is it on the computer? Oh yeah, if you're on your computer, across the top, it says media, and you tap media, and then you tap albums, and then you can shop in the albums. No idea on an iPad. I don't have one, and I feel like they work similar to computer, similar to phone. I have no idea how that works, so I can't help you with that. Sorry. But anyway, so you have to search the albums, and when I look up to read, then I get then you see all reflection, so I have to look down. So it's not reflection. Anyway, that's going on through tomorrow. Search the albums, comment, be the first to comment underneath an item sold. If there's multiple items, then obviously multiple people can choose that. But anyway, so that's going on through tomorrow. You can shop. And then by Sunday, you need to place your online order with me. So, okay, so I'm here with my chart. So 40,000 points is what I need, and I have 38,378. I am 16. It's right here. I'm 1622 short. It's doable. I'm almost there. So on August 9th, so how many weeks? If somebody can figure out the weeks, I don't know. Less than 8 weeks. Excuse me. But I don't know how many weeks. On August 9, I needed 12,000 points. You guys have helped me get 11,000. I know. Thank you. I'm so excited. So many of you have been so supportive, and I appreciate that so much. I have to say I've never had this much sales all in. That's awesome, Sandy. Her box is still here waiting for me to fill it. So she's still shopping. You crack me up, and I love your support so much. I've never had this much sales in this amount of time. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Terry. Okay, So, and I still have a couple events that I need to both have and close. So the date is the 30th is the deadline. But I really should close everything. I should know by, oh, thank you, Sherry. Don't do that. I've been good this whole time. And then you had to say that, Sherry. No, I'm... No, Marlene, I'm sorry you can't fit in my suitcase. I would have to have some pretty big suitcases to fit you all in it. I appreciate you so much. Sherry, you should know better. You know how prone to crying I am. Anyway, you guys have been amazing, and I really appreciate it. I know some of you probably are teary-eyed too, because you're just like me and you cry when somebody else cries. I'm totally that way. It's ridiculous. On the TV, it can be on the TV, it can be in person, it can be good reasons, bad reasons. See, that's one of them. You're so funny, Terry. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. So it's been a lot of work and a lot of moving parts. Crazy having, because with the promotions, with the promotions that I've been doing, I've been adding stuff. So I have to enter the orders. So yeah, right. So a lot of you are like me. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Or some random person who hasn't watched me live before, like, what is she crying about? Okay, okay, so 1,600 points away, and I appreciate your support, and moving on. Get these tears out of my eyes. Okay, so I'm using Pick of the Patch, as I mentioned earlier, my bundle. This is such a cute bundle. So some of you, maybe just one of you that's here, I'm not sure, have already seen one of these cards. And the other one I'm sort of changing up. Some of you, well, you all, I actually showed, thank you, Dad. That's so sweet. Now you're trying to do it. But I think I got them all out for now, for today. Need a drink though. All right. So all of you saw, well, if you follow me and see my posts and stuff like that, you saw another card that I'm doing too, but I'm switching up the pieces. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. So I'm switching up the pieces and the colors a little bit. I don't know what no is. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sometimes the time delay between when I talk and when your comment finally comes through, sometimes it doesn't translate, or my brain has already moved on from whatever I said. I can't remember what I said a while ago. Okay, so I'm ready to stamp now, I believe. Yeah, my stuff's over there. Well, I guess I shouldn't come to life. No, Sherry, we want you here. People will just have to put up with my crying so if that happens. Okay, so I need to do my magic wand. I need to backwards you and upside down you and put you down. I'm really sorry that I have to talk myself through that every single time, but I do, because I almost hit finish. If I don't talk myself through it, then I do wrong things. Okay, so so these are the pieces that I'm going to start with, and those of you who were in club with me this month, you probably recognize these pieces, and we're starting right from the same spot. You're such a goof. Okay, so first of all, we're using, these are called Nested Essentials dies. So there, I don't even know what you call this. This is a long, is it a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, long hexagons. Then these flags or banners. And then these are rounded rectangles. I haven't used those yet. I'm not sure how I feel about them. But I loved these two so much that I need it. And yes, if you can't tell, they do have stitching. So I'm using this biggest banner with my mini boss here. So I know I say this every week, but I'm going to tell you again, when you do the mini boss, you need the capital E to go through. Long on the bottom, short in the top, long, or short in the middle, long on the top. Having that graduated a little bit helps the, I do too, helps it to go through easier. I'll show you the wrong way. So the wrong way that we all tend to want to do is line these all up all together. We want them all nice and, all nice and straight. And this just makes for a big wall to have to try to get into this place that's trying to pinch it all. So, now what are you saying E about? Oh, capital E. Okay, so, but you need to make sure that with all your layers, you have them, they're all covered by between all three layers. So I have the other thing lately, for some reason, some of my people have been having problems with, you have to make sure this is protected. So you need bread on the outside. So here's your bread, meat, cheese, bread. You have to have bread protecting your meat and cheese. No open face sandwiches. That's no good. Okay. I mean, sometimes that's good in real life, but not in this case. That will cause problems. Okay, so I have this right here. And before I work with this, I'm going to stamp on here. So I do have cushion under here because I'm using photopolymer. So I'm going to use pumpkin pie. By the way, this designer paper is one of there's two different designs in the Them Bones designer paper. So it's a Halloween thing that are the houndstooth sort of thing. So I'm using those. Okay, so I'm stamping way to the right on my piece because I'm coming in to punch this out. And it just makes it so that I don't have to cut in so much cardstock. The more you are fully on the cardstock, like if you wanted to cut all these pieces out, great. But the more you're onto the cardstock, the harder it is to punch. So if you can just minimize it, that's funny. No Star Trek today. Sorry. It's just pumpkins. So anyway, that's why I did that. Okay, so I got my pumpkin, and I'm using this little leaf with Old Olive. So I'm gonna punch this out. I don't know why you couldn't find me, Dina. Okay, quick question for you. Do you, and I don't know, thanks for sharing, Dina, I appreciate it, and thanks for coming to find me. And for all your troubles, you did win. one of my cinnamon bears. So the Lord knew you needed that after your drama, I guess. Okay, so question for you, because I truly don't know. I have a group and I have a Facebook business page, and I don't know who's on what. So do you follow my Facebook business page? Are you a follower? And do you have your settings so that you see all posts, not just highlights? I would double check that and then see if that might help you if you see all posts. So you should be able to find me. You're a follower. All right, so check your settings as a follower. That's my suggestion. I don't know how else to help you. I'm busy on my live. I can't help you find me. Oh, I'm done with this now too, for the moment. Okay, so I have my cute little pumpkin here, and I'm actually going to put it together. So I have a I have a question for you, and maybe you'll want to decide when I keep working on my design. So at some point I'm going to ask you, you can vote whenever you'd like, and I'll sort of try to keep track. Do we make this pumpkin have a face, or do we keep it just like this? You vote, and I'll go by whatever the majority decides. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my card base here. I'm going to get this going. Changed to it all last week. Okay, well, I don't know what happened then. I don't know. I don't know how to help you. All right, Sherry loves the faces. Okay, so this is Cajun Craze. This is Cajun Craze is this color, one of each. Okay, well, I'm only doing one face, so but there will be multiple pumpkins. So plain for fall, face for Halloween. That's a good way to think about it. So far, I feel like so far, face is winning, but we'll see. Maybe you'll decide differently when you see my design. So this is just going to be a fall card, or it's actually going to be a thank you card. That's what I have in mind. So if that changes your mind, Mario says face. All right, so I'm just sort of making my background with my leaves. And then I'm going to put my designer paper on here. Dina says no face. I don't know. So is anybody counting? I haven't actually counted. I can't count while I'm doing this. Keep track of that. So I'm putting this kind of low here. Maybe I want one out here so that I can actually see one of these leaves. Nope, I can't stamp on each because I'm not, that doesn't work with my design. And I don't have an extra pumpkin out here. All right, so here is my good suggestion, but it doesn't really work with me today. So here's my card base. Now I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to, so I wanted colors that would go well together. So now I'm getting my fingers all in my ink. So I'm going to use, this is Calypso Coral. I'm going to stamp this right here. And then this one I'm doing in the Cajun Craze that I just had here. Oh, and I got the ink on my project too. I'm going to have to cover that up with my pumpkin. Shoot. All right. Done with this. Done with this. Now I need my old olive back. I forgot I needed it for this. Okay, so I have my stem. You know what? When I did my first pumpkins with this, I think I put my stem on upside down. I wondered why it looked so stupid. I mean, it was a cute card, but you'd look at the stem like, what is wrong with that? All right, so we got stems on those. So we just made plain stems for that one. And we're going to put a crow on here. There's a crow in this stamp set. All right, so whenever I use, I just had to teach Mario this yesterday. Whenever I use a fabric pad as opposed to a firm foam, like our newest ink pads, they're firm foam. They're squish. But if you see the Memento or our older ink pads, there's fabric on it. You can see the strings. You can see the texture of the fabric itself. So when you have something like that, you always want to test on your scrap to make sure you're getting good coverage, and then ink it back up and go on your project. So I got a crow on my pumpkin. Okay, so, oh, and I still need this. I need thanks so much. All right, so we're gonna tuck this up here. All right, so what are you thinking so far? Are you face people still thinking face? Because this is it, except for putting my pumpkin on it. So here it is plain, or we can put the cute little face on it. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna let you vote again, because I couldn't keep track. See where we're at. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put, oh, I don't need, yes, add the face. There's one face. I'm gonna show you a trick that I learned recently because I forgot. 2 face, 3 face, 1 no face, 2 no face. So at 3 versus, yeah, we're still getting face. Oh, face since crow has a face. All right, I'm going with face. I feel like face just barely won out. But I'm gonna show you a trick first though. So I'm gonna pretend that I forgot that I still need to put my pumpkin on here. And I'm gonna put my adhesive on here. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta do this still. Okay, since I have my silicone mat here, I can put this down on it and I still can be able to pick it up. So I don't have to put it on my project and mess it up. Okay, so we're gonna stamp our face on. Even vote, huh? Well, I'm going with face. It'll be smiling at the crow next to it. Okay. It's a happy face. It's good. No matter either way. Thanks, Dot. I appreciate your support. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. I wanted it low. So if you remember the project that I showed online or that you guys made at club, there was a tree and no crow, and this was just sort of shaped differently, and her leaves were a different color too. Anyway, so I wanted to use the same pieces and show you a different card. Same pieces, same set. And we're going to cover this spot up that was bad. Okay, so here's my card, and I need one more thing. Looks like a cow. That's funny. A pumpkin with a cowboy hat on. Well, maybe I have it a little low on there. I don't know. Okay, so one more thing I need to show you. Hopefully I have more coming. I think they're coming today, but I'm not sure. So these gems are called Adhesive Back Sparkle Gems. They're in the full catalog. And they're supposed to be, I think this is supposed to be gold and silver, and there's black. We're missing the black because we've been using them. But these also look pumpkin-y. So I'm using these on my project because I'm out of the black ones. And I'll show you how cute that it looks. So they're sparkly and amazing, and they're in the full catalog, and they're, I believe, underappreciated. And there you go. And I just used 2 again. I feel like they're too low, though. So I've been doing just 2 because that was all of the, thank you. Though I didn't have enough gems for everybody if we used more than that. I realized that I wanted to use that and then had it. Okay, so these are technically gold, but it looks good with this. And I'm okay with 2 because it's sort of all offset and everything. So, I don't know if I have my original one. I'm trying to think where it is. So, done with this one. All right. And I better clean these because I don't remember what I have coming still or which stamps I have to use. Oops, I can't get it. I have a big old table sitting next to me that has a bunch of stuff on it from my BOGO. Okay, so clean, dry. Clean, dry. Sorry, I usually don't do this in the middle of my live, but I honestly don't remember if I need any of these extra stamps over here. Oh, good. I'm glad you love the happy face. Oh, you know what? I can show you one without it now. Jennifer really wanted to see. Okay, so here's the one that I made last night. It didn't have it. So, both are cute. Oh yeah, I definitely needed to clean that one. And that one, I think. Okay. Done. Okay, so next, this is one that you would have only seen if you're on my team and came to our meeting. So this one was inspired by the designer paper that we adore. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. So this is the All About Autumn designer paper. Well, it wasn't just inspired by the designer paper. It was inspired by some swaps that I got. And I'm not showing you the swaps because... did I show you in a post? Yes. The Stampin' Scrub and Mist is amazing. We have a Simply Chamois too, but I never think that gets it clean enough. So, I use that. Okay, so I feel like I might have shared this in a post, but now I don't remember. I have a class. You know what? I'm just going to show you my board. I have a class that we're going to be using the All About Autumn designer paper. We're going to be using... Oh, I don't have the stamp set. Autumn Leaves stamp set. It's it's my Dazzling Card Club for October. That the deadline is next Tuesday, the 26th, to sign up for it. But I got a swap using, I'll show you eventually, using this paper and this paper. And look, they're both looking Moody Mauve. I would not have looked at this and gone, there's Moody Mauve right in there. Icy Browns. But when you put it next to it, it looks like it. So there's I adored the swap, and so I made a sample that was inspired by it, that we're going to be making at our Dazzling Card Club. And I do have, it's non-orderable right now through October something, but I do have plenty of this for people to sign up. I think I have a total of 10 spots. available. Anyway, so you can sign up. So remind me and I'll show you the board. But right now I'm going to do the stamping. Totally using artistic, what's the word? Artistic license. And plus, it's funny. You see painted pumpkins and stuff like that in the store. Like, I never heard of a blue pumpkin, but, you know, do what you want. Okay, because they're kind of cute. All right, so first I'm starting with this gourd. And yes, this is Blackberry Bliss. That's what I'm using. It looks black when you use it here. And I'm using this bigger one. Not the hugest one. That is Stamp and Script still. Oh, Stamp and Scrub? Yeah. Yeah. So Stamp and Scrub. This is what you mean, the Stamp and Scrub? Yes, it's still sold. It's in the full catalog. I don't know what page. If anybody, any other demo or somebody who knows and loves their catalog so much knows, you can tell Mario what page. So this is the Stamp and Scrub. It only comes, this Stamp and Mist used to come in 2-ounce size. Hi, Janet. But now it only comes in, I think it's 8-ounce. I gotta see. Anyway, this used to just be the refill size, but now this is the only size. Yeah, 8-ounce. This is how it's sold. Okay, so this one is Moody Mauve. I'm just sort of tucking this behind it. Oh, no, that was Berry Burst. Sorry, that's Berry Burst. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Thank you, Sandy. You're so quick. Or do you just know the catalog that well? Oh, I want this out still. Okay, now I'm going to grab Moody Mauve. Good thing that that it cleaned the stamps, because otherwise I'd be causing myself problems. All right, so I'm going to use this tall. Oh, that didn't look right. There we go. This tall one. I'm going to go out here for this one. And then I'm going to use the small one. Where's the small one? There it is. I'm going to use the small one. I'm going to use Moody Mauve first. And I want to stamp off. I'm going to go behind this one here. So Moody Mauve's going over there. And then I'm going to clean it off just a little bit. It's close enough colors so it shouldn't be a problem. And then Berry Burst and stamp off and go behind here. There. All right, so I have all these berry colors going. So here's my pumpkins and gourds. All right, then I need stems, and I'm going to put the stems on correctly this time. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Where'd my green go? Old Olive, where are you? Oh, it's under my designer paper. Okay, so we have Old Olive here, and we're gonna tuck it on this one, and tuck it on this gourd. And then I think that's it. And then we also have, there's a cute little, there's two actually. Yeah, I like these colors a lot. So did I tell you? Berry Burst, Moody Mauve, Blackberry Bliss. That's what I'm using. So there's a couple different stamps in here that are like the squigglies, like the pumpkin, like the whole, the vine part. That's the word I'm looking for. So there's a couple of these, so I'm going to use that. So I'm going to ink this up in Old Olive, and we're going to put it straight on here. And then another one on here. And then this one I'm just going to do stamped off. So here are my gourds. And then last thing that I'm going to stamp is my greeting. I love this greeting. Okay, again, I'm going to use it on my memento. So I need to test it. This says Harvest of Blessings. That makes me happy. Not very straight, but we're going to go with it. Because I'm not redoing that whole thing. All right. I know you love Old Olive Dot. I know that. Thank you. I'm glad you like the colors. That's why I bought it. I like that saying. Yes, it's amazing. So I'm putting this on my black layer. And then I need to get my card base ready. So here's the Moody Mauve color with the gold foil design in it. But I'm actually on this one, I'm gonna offset the color just a little bit and put the wood grain side on. So I'm gonna go up just a little bit. Then I need to use about a whole sheet of dimensionals. Not really, but it's a big piece. Somebody gave me the tip. Who gave me the tip? Was it Mary Bears? Somebody gave me the tip that she saw somebody who had big pieces. They would use the foam sheets rather than just the single dimensional. So she could have just a big piece of dimensional and peel off one big piece rather than all these 87 little pieces. Okay, so I want it over just a little bit. I still want to see, I sort of have it, I have this high, I have this right in the middle. I still want to see the wood grain here, and I want extra hanging out here. In just a sec, I need to blow my nose again. Something's irritating it. Okay. So now, this is another thing. You know what? This item, though, I think should be available next week, the week of the 25th. So these are called adhesive-backed speckled dots. Dots? Yes, dots. They are part of the suite, which is amazing. And we will be using these in my autumn class also. I ended up with, after making one of my designs, I ended up with a whole lot of these left. But this card is perfect for that. So these are the Moody Mauve. So we're going to take your pick tool. And I'm going to pick one up. Oops, pick one up. One. Pick one up. Two. All right, one last thing that I want to do is I'm going to do a bow. I know, they're so cool. I have them available for class. All right, so I'm going to make a bow. And I already had them made for when we did it at my team meeting. I had extras made. So I'm doing the bunny loop one. Have you guys seen the bunny loop one? I know some of you have, but I don't know if all of you have seen it. Dots! Dot loves dots. Okay. So I have 2 bunny ears. It's probably bunny ears, not bunny loops. 2 bunny ears. I know, that would be great, Jennifer. So then we cross them. But I love that you participate in through the mail with this class. Okay, so I'm going to cross the 2 bunny ears, and then I'm going to come through, tuck one of the ears through this loop, and pull it tight. So now I just make it the size that I want. I can tighten it, make the knot how I want it. That's good. Yes, we all love Dot. And we will trim this. So I was remembering, Dot, I get to see you tomorrow. She's coming to my bear card class. I'm so excited. It's going to be a fun class. All right, so here's my bow. I just trimmed up how I want it. And then, easiest way to put these on, it's here somewhere. Oh, it was under my stamp set. Is mini glue dots. More dots. All right, so press it on your glue dot, lift it up, and then you can put it right where you want it. And there's my card. Okay, before I bring you up, I'm going to go grab my board that I want to show you. Okay. So I have to upside down you, put you backwards again, and lift you up. And then lift this up. Okay. So I'll show you my cards again up close. I'm still trying to remember. I have somebody's card somewhere from a club that I could show. Oh, they're in here. Okay, just a sec. I'll show you this one? Yes. All right, so here's the last card that I did. Thank you for sharing, girls. I appreciate that. So here is this. So I'm going to show you. This is the one that I did before. So look how the stems are. I did them upside down. This one is not right. It just looks like a rocket coming off there or something. This is right. So the fat part goes up. All right, and then this. Well, here's the one without the face again that I did last night with this stamp set. Here's the one with the face that I just did. And I'll also show you, for those of you who are not at club, this is what we did at club. So all the same pieces. Thank you. Bye, Nancy. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, too. All the same pieces, even stamps. Well, other than the 2 extra pumpkin stamps and the crow. Same pieces, same embellishments. These are the black ones. Oh, that's it. Marlene knows about correcting your cards with markers. Anyway, so I'd use the same pieces in a different design. Okay, now to show you my board. Just a sec. Okay, so this is my Dazzling Card Club. Registration ends next Tuesday. And these are all the cards we're going to make. See, look at this card. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to show you really close. I love that card so much. So these are we'll actually make, thank you. We'll actually make 8 cards. So 2 each of the 4 designs. If you're in person, the class is $35 and you get product to take home. Like, there's not tons of product that we use on here. We're using some designer paper here, nothing there. We're using some embellishments, but all the rest you get to take home. So you get a half a package of the designer paper, a full package of the speckled dots. What else is product? Oh, ribbon. The ribbon. So you have until, is that with Moody Mauve? Yes, this card base is Moody Mauve. The leaf is, I think, stamped off Moody Mauve, and then stamped fully Moody Mauve is the veins, I think. I'll have to look at my, oh, you're back in. All right, sounds good, Jennifer. Otherwise, this might be Blackberry Bliss for the veins. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at I do a sheet for every card that I design. That's we're going to be doing a class from it, whatever. Thank you. I love them so much. So anyway, you have through Tuesday to sign up. The class is either, I'm so sorry, just a second. Allergies are annoying. Yeah, I know. It just depends on how you work with it. I am liking it too. So I liked the card, but I couldn't figure out why. I mean the color, but I couldn't figure out why it was in the designer paper exactly, other than it goes really well with the book ones that are in the back. So the class itself so registration ends on Tuesday, 26th. The class itself is October 3 or October 6. October 3, there's 3 different times you can choose. 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 7 p.m. On Friday the 6th, it's just 10 a.m. Otherwise, if you're not available for those times, you can sign up for the class and just come and pick up all this stuff. Excuse me, after I have it ready that week. Or if you're too far away, you can do it in the mail. And then the class is $45. If I have to mail it to you, then it's $45 instead. So I'm so excited for this class. I love, love, love this stamp set. The designer paper is gorgeous. It's all my things. I love all the things in this bundle or in this class or whatever. I think I'm done. Reminder to anybody who's still wanting to shop my BOGO. First of all, BOGO is the stuff that you find in the albums ends up being free. Whatever the total value is that you choose in the albums, then you need to place an online order with my code to be able to do that. So you're only paying for the new product plus shipping, and then if I have to ship your BOGO stuff, then you're going to be paying shipping on top of that. But otherwise, the stuff in there is free. Great life today, even with the crying. Thanks for joining us and making... Oh, no, you're so funny, Sandy. I love you. You have a wonderful day too, Sherry. Thanks for bringing the tears for us. All right, so... if you have questions, let me know. But otherwise, BOGO ends tomorrow. And then orders have to be placed by Sunday, end of the day Sunday. So I think I'm done. So I will, yes, thank you. We'll be adding other products to the BOGO or just what? Yeah, just what's already there. That's all that I have. That's it. That's all I got. But thank you for asking. You're welcome. You have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. And I will see you again next week, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. And I get to see Dina tomorrow at class 2. I love that class too. No cinnamon bears, but we have polar bears. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.